Ka-Kafanee.
The Grammy goes to...
The Grammy goes to...
Kendrick. 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 Kendrick.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up to score with them.
Did you hear that, Kendrick?
Kendrick Lamar.
This past weekend was the 2025 Grammy Awards, which turned out to be a legendary night for rap. But one thing I can say is, somebody needs to check if Drake's okay. Not only did Drake get his ass beat during the rap beef with Kendrick last year, but now he still just can't stop taking more L's, and it's just the jokes write themselves at this stage. Drake said,
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
The Grammy said, bet.
Oh, say less.
The Recording Academy's voting community took that to heart, was like, fuck it, let's give him not just one,
Another one.
not just two,
Another one.
not just three,
Another one.
not just four,
Another one.
give him 5. Kendrick swept the Grammys by winning every single award that Not Like Us was nominated for. Not only did Not Like Us break history with being the first diss track to win a Grammy, it is also the most Grammy award-winning rap song of all time. To make it even worse for Drake, Kendrick won the same amount of Grammys that Drake has won his entirety of his career.
Oh no, this can't be.
To be fair though, we have to be honest, Drake did make history this year as well too. He was the first rapper to ever sue a record label over losing a rap beef.
Whose mess is this? You put him on the TV.
So you gotta give him credit where credit's due. Damn near since the release of Not Like Us, the Drake fans, the Drake stans, the Beige Parade, the D-Riders, they just keep trying to minimize this song and to make it not as big as it is and impactful as it is. But we've seen this weekend that the song is impactful as hell. Not only did it win, when Kendrick walked on fucking stage, every person in the crowd yelled, "You cannot make this up." I know Drake was immediately on the phone with his lawyer when he was watching the show, just listing out the people he needs to add to the lawsuit now. He definitely has to add the entire Recording Academy, every person in attendance, the cameraman, the company that made the speakers, the company that made the mic that Kendrick did a speech with, CBS for airing it, Taylor Swift is going to get added just because she was cheering extra loud, the whole entire crypto arena just for allowing them to host the Grammys, DJ Mustard just for making the beat, whoever makes the physical gramophone trophy. Beyonce clapped on beat. She's getting thrown in twice.
Donna, Lynn, Pat, Lori, Shelly, Aaliyah, Rose, Brian, Darren, and you live...
How many's out here?
Nah, Drake, fuck it. Sue Kendrick's parents for even having him and allowing him to go on this monstrous run like this. Fuck it, Drake may even sue himself for giving Kendrick the motivation to make this song. He's gonna be looking like Oprah, just passing out lawsuits to any and every person. To quote Kendrick on Whacked Out Murals,
This shit's hilarious.
Drake is like the Detroit Pistons in 2023 and 2024 with 28 losses just back to back to back to back to back. Drake did just kick off his Anita Max Win Tour, which personally was a bad idea, especially with the poster looking like a Cocomelon ad. Like seriously, nobody in his PR team was like, hey Drake, they're calling you some wild things right now. Let's not do this Cocomelon poster. He came out in a fit that borderline looks like J. Cole, like he's eating humble sandwiches. It seemed like he wanted to fully just embrace his theaterkin roots where he wore an all black fit with bullet holes in it, smoke coming off of it. I assume to show that he's still alive after all the shots he's been taking recently. Got to pull that victim card as always. Remember when you were a kid and you had no money on your lunch card, so you had to get like the bread with just a singular slice of cheese on it? Drake looks like he's eating those by choice right now. And the Drake fans keep trying to make this whole moment just about Drake, or it wouldn't be done without Drake, but this song has transcended the beef and it's been bigger than anything else we've seen in rap in probably like the last couple decades. The song overall is just a cultural moment that we probably won't get for a long time. Like this song is just an anthem all around and it just embodies the definition of that word. And I'm from California, so that song is like crack to me, but like I've seen people all the way in China dancing to this song, which is just fucking insane. One thing this rap beef has definitely shown is that Kendrick is crazy as fuck. Like I just have a feeling that Kendrick low-key had to be like terrorizing kids in Rosecrans throughout his life, just being short in this level of genius. On top of winning all the awards for the night and just being a stellar night for Kendrick, he also wore a Canadian tuxedo out of every fucking thing in the world to wear. I think we know at this stage too that he definitely did that on purpose.
Stop! He's already dead.
And it's still crazy to think that none of this would have happened if Drake didn't need to start getting in his feelings about the Control verse.
Expect you to like throw all the relationships out the door for the sake of, like I said, being like the talk of the internet for 10 days. And then, you know, it's like now this, like everyone's going to forget about. I mean,
we're in 2025 and Drake is still paying for being in his feelings 12 years ago. There's kids out there who have went from first grade to graduate high school like 12th grade, and Drake is still paying for the mistakes of 2013. John Lennon's son even dissed Drake during the Grammys.
Advice to the young people out there: never get into a rap battle with Kendrick Lamar.
Without a doubt, Not Like Us is the best diss track of all time. I think in some cases you can maybe argue that Euphoria was a better song overall. The impact of Not Like Us has just been unmatched by any other song we've seen in a rap battle. And honestly, it is disappointing to see Drake sue his label over this song because of the impact that it's had. I just kind of can't feel bad for him at the same time because Kendrick's literally about to double back like a deluxe tomorrow at the Super Bowl. Rap battles, whether they go to the lengths that this battle did or not, will always be a part of this culture and will always be necessary at some degree because honestly, rap is a competitive sport.
Intent was to always keep, I think from day one was to always keep the nature of it as a sport. You know, I don't care how motherfuckers look at it as far as like as a collaborative effort.
And that's what I appreciate about Kendrick. He sees it as everyone else, yes, you guys can be my friends, we can be homeboys on the side, but ultimately at the end of the day, this is rap and I'm not here to just be everyone's friends. I'm here to be the best. Even though J. Cole is one of the greatest rappers of all time, and I have a great level of respect of J. Cole, I couldn't fully respect him bowing out of the beef.
I mean, I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way, and if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy, do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, OG.
Like, I get the whole angle of like, hey, I would have lost my friend, yada, yada, yada. But I'm like, at the same time, like J. Cole, you rap about being the best and rap about whoever wants it can get it. The two other people who were technically viewed on your level of rap are Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and one of them challenged you and you bowed down. And I just can't fully respect that from just a fan of rap and a fan of this culture. And I don't think this destroys J. Cole's legacy or anything like that, or people should view him extremely different. Just for me personally, when I hear him rapping about being the best going forward or no one can fuck with me, it just won't hit exactly the same. The same way when Drake says it, it just doesn't hit the same because we've seen you in action and we've seen how that resulted and it didn't turn out good. But now when you go back and listen to Kendrick rap about being the boogeyman or rap about being the best, when those bars come out, they hit way harder because we've seen him in real time do what he does and prove why he is called the boogeyman. This man's like the Baba Yaga of rap. And now every other rapper knows if you get into a rap beef with Kendrick and you go to the length of mentioning his wife or kids, he's going to spirit bomb you with a fucking hit or come in and reveal crazy information about your life or give you a 6-minute long diss track with no hook and it's straight bars against you. To be honest, Drake should have reconsidered everything after Euphoria came out because there is no way in hell you heard that song, you're like, you know what, I got him. And from how we saw the beef play out just the days after Euphoria came out, clearly Drake thought Family Matters was this almighty like spirit bomb song that was going to end Kendrick in the beef until he checked his phone 20 minutes later. One thing we should always kind of keep in mind is like we got to witness this generational battle because something like this isn't going to happen for, I think the last time this happened was like 20 years ago. So it's probably not going to be for another 20 years, if ever in the future. And for Drake and Kendrick, it doesn't seem like they're really slowing down or putting up titles anytime soon. J. Cole, I know he's mentioned retiring multiple times after the fall off, but you know, Jay-Z said he was going to retire like 6 times and he just keeps coming back. Regardless of everything happening, all 3 of them are legends in their own rights, and it is a privilege to be in the same timeline as them. Granted, that's not going to stop me from getting Drake jokes off as much as I can. That's all I got to say for today. As always, leave a like if you like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But before I go, one last thing.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the store when I'm walking down. Whole time I cut it off, that's my shit.
Ka-Kafanee.